Hey YouTube friends, what's up? How are you all doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, I got a good one for you this evening. I got a good one for you. A wonderful topic. Well, should I say a wonderful topic? Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that a person gonna tune into this one. Yeah, very interesting topic. Very interesting. Stick around. Guess what? I'm inside my house, but I'm going to go outside and catch some breeze, right? I love the outdoor nature. You know what I mean? So follow me as we go outside, all right? Yes, friends, we are outside again. I rather to stay outside, you know. Time is very hot, so I love to stay outside. Yeah, where it is cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So again, friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new friends, remember please to like, subscribe. All right, tell you what, like right here, right where my finger is, and subscribe right here, and just make your comment and share. All right, and friends, remember to hit that notification bell. All right, so yes, friends, today again is another wonderful topic, right? It's another wonderful topic, and the topic that we will, I know you're saying, which topic is it? We'll want to hear the topic, right? But guess what, the topic is this. Drum roll. All right, so the topic is this. It's about long distance, long distance dating and long distance relationships. And this topic didn't came up by me, but it came up by a friend of mine who suggested that I speak on this topic, right? He suggests that I speak on this topic. He sees it important, so I decided to take up the challenge and speak on this topic, right? So I just want to big you up, Delana. I know you don't mind me saying his name, so big up to you, my friend Delana. Thanks for your topic. So friends, remember I say, if you want to suggest topics, you can do so, and I will see how best I can speak on it. All right, so yes, let's get into it. All right, so long distance dating. Now, long distance dating, friends, in my opinion, I don't believe in long distance dating, right? Because if you're in a long distance dating, you are not getting the fullness of the person, right? You're not getting to know the fullness of who you are dating. Get what I'm saying? You're not getting the fullness of who you are dating. A long distance dating don't tell you that you're getting to know the person, right? Long distance dating don't tell you that you're getting to know the person, not at all, because you need the presence of the person, right, to see the reaction of the person, and even pertaining to things that both of you will talk about. You want to see his reaction and his attitude towards you. So the long distance relation dating won't help you at all knowing to get to know the person as how you are to. Right? The long distance thing won't put you, anywhere getting to know exactly who you are dating. So you need the presence of the person in your presence. So when you get the person in your presence now, then it is more accomplished, right? For you to see the person reaction and attitude towards you, and maybe what you will choose to discuss, right? So you get the fullness of the person in your presence, right? Than if the person is a long distance away, and most of your dating is over phone, right? Because anyone can tell you anything over phone. Any pretending can happen over phone, right? So when you see the person in person, then you get to read the person and you get to see what you want to see. All right. Same thing in being in entering now in a relationship, right? If entering in a relationship and it's a long distance, say that you were dating the person and the person was here and the person left and went overseas, or maybe the person was living in your area and the person moved away into a different part of into a different parish, right? The person left go and leave into and left to live into a different parish, and you're in a relationship with the person. The same thing applies when dating. The same thing applies. You're in a relationship, you need to be seeing the person, right? So you're in a relationship now with the person, right? Because say you move out of dating and now you're in relationship, so you can say the person, say you're a female, the guy, you say the guy is now your boyfriend, you're in a relationship, and the guy would say, okay, she's now my girlfriend. So you're now in a relationship, right? And it becomes distant now, right? You're still going to need the presence of the person, right? Because you would want to know that you can call on the person if there's any situation, if there's something that you're going through, and you'd want the person presence. You want to be able to know that you call the person and he or she can be there in your presence, right? So that's a comfort that you would want to have with the person. So if the person is far away and he cannot come when you call him, right, you're just going to feel left out and feel lonely. So that attachment or that bond that you would supposed to have with that person, it would be now split because of that long distance relationship. So instead getting more bonder closer, it end up that the bond is stretching, right? So you are actually taking time drifting from each other, and that's what you don't need. Because many times there are some good relationships going on, but because of long distance, persons may move away to a different area, move away to a different parish, or might end up overseas. That relationship end up lose out and drawn out. Alright, so there are some good relationships that end up breaking up because of long distance, right? I remember some years ago, I was in a relationship with this young lady, and she was already in a relationship, with someone, or the person was overseas. The person was overseas, right? And 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 it ended up that she wasn't getting um any attention from him by calls, right? He wasn't calling, and she wasn't hearing from him, um, and she begin to get lonely, right? She begins to feel lonely, and start to think all sort of things and start to get down. Now, they weren't only just in a relationship, she was engaged to the guy. They were engaged, but he was overseas. Nothing wasn't going on for him because he was hoping to get a job, but apparently it didn't come through as quickly as he thought it would, right? So it ended up that he wasn't corresponding as often as he should with the young lady. So she was planning to call it off because she was feeling lonely and all these things, right? And don't know what is going on, right? And she didn't have him to talk to, right? So she was starting to think all sort of things and saying that she was thinking about calling it off, right? Because the long distance thing and not corresponding wasn't working out for her, right? And it ended up that she meet me, and a close relationship end up develop between both of us, right? But I end up finding out about the situation. She shared it with me and thing. I know that relationship wasn't going anywhere because I know that sooner or later the young man was gonna be contacting her back and all of that. So I was just there as a friend to comfort her, but she was looking at me for a relationship because she was thinking of calling it off, because I was there in the presence to comfort her, to listen to her, and be able to talk with her and let her feel comfortable and feel wanting, right? Because my presence was there where she could call upon. His presence wasn't near nowhere where she could call upon him, right? And he was overseas, right? So you see, friends, long distance relationship, it's a hard thing because you do need the comfort of persons who you are talking to, right? But it didn't work out with me and her because I know what was going to happen, and the same thing happened as what I was hoping for, right? So the young man ended up calling her back and all of that, and it was a lot of things, but I ended up let go and let her continue with the young man. So you see, and it still didn't work out with she and the young man, right? It didn't work out. So you see, friends, long distance relationship is a big challenge. It's a big challenge. I can't do that, do long distance relationship, right? Now, God didn't sanction marriage or relationships or marriage for it to be long distance. Let me repeat. God didn't sanction marriage or relationship to be distant. God is about a joint union. God is about oneness. God is about cleaving to the one you love. Right? So God is about family cleaving together. God is about oneness. God is not about separation. And even within marriage, you have long distance marriage going on, which shouldn't have happened. Right? You have long distance marriage going on, which shouldn't have been going on. And problems are causing in long distance marriage, right? Problems are rising up, and Satan have his way in working through these long distance marriages. And I strongly believe that you see, Satan, friends, is so cunning. It's so cunning that he developed this thing where husband and wife separating to go overseas to say they are going to make money or they are going for a better life, and leaving their spouse behind for how many years are no, it's for and you have the work program that is going on, and person leaving their spouse behind, saying they're going overseas and work program and leaving their spouse. Man, you know, these things are set up, friends, for problems. Set up for problems. God didn't sanction that, friends. God didn't sanction for marriage to be over phone, or for the person to be at east and you are at west. Because there's no way you can attend to your spouse's needs when you are far away, and God is not pleased with that. But many times we do things and we want to fit in God in our comfort, what we feel or what we think nothing is wrong with. We try to fit God in it, say nothing is wrong with it. But friends, God is about oneness. God is about togetherness. God is not about separation, and Satan is working through that to destroy relationships and marriage because of these long distance thing that is going on. Right? There's a lot of separation that happen because of persons leaving their wife overseas. Leaving their wife and go overseas and don't even return. And when the wife hear from the show, the person is not coming back. Get involved with with another female over there, leaving his wife out here. The same thing goes for the husband. The wife left and overseas and don't come back to attend to her husband. So these things are presently happening, friends, and it is very serious. The long distance thing is mashing up and messing up some good relationships. And many of us saying that nothing wrong with it. We are just going over to make money. Even friends who just married and even left overseas and left their spouse behind. And all these things, friends, God is not in agreement with it. But mankind, hey, we don't see anything wrong with things. So it's a serious thing, friends. Long distance relationship is causing a lot of problems. Some person say, hey, we are making it work. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But what God is saying about it? Long distance relationship, friends, can't satisfy the need of your spouse. Can't. It can't. God created man and woman to be one, to be together. God didn't create man and a woman to separate. And you see what happened with the separation with Adam and Eve. Friends, we will leave it right there and we will come back to right at that spot. Subscribe right here and like right here. And friends, look out for tomorrow. Tomorrow, part 2 of this conversation.